In this video, we will be reviewing the Greater Phoenix metro area real estate market numbers looking back at November and into the future. You don't want to miss any of this information. Do me a favor, click like, subscribe, and leave us a comment. This truly helps our channel grow. Okay, let's dive right into it, as there are twists and turns along with facts that are going to surprise you.
Let's start off with a new inventory. In November, we were just under 6,300. The month prior, we were just under 7,300. And last year, this time, we were just over 5,800 new listings.
So we can see we're up a couple hundred listings from last year, but down about 1,000 listings from last month. I think we're going to see the pieces come together when we move forward into the facts of our video. By the way, my name is Shawn Rogers, the lead of the MisterRogersHomes real estate team, and we make videos all about living in Arizona, just like this one. If you're interested in learning more, please click the subscribe button.
Next, we have active listings. Wow, November and the month previous were almost identical, but Shawn, look at last year's.
Wow, definitely a dip there.
Okay, in November we had just under 16,000 active listings. The month prior, we were just over 15,300. And last year, this time, we were just over 18,000.
So we're seeing less active listings, which makes sense based on interest rates and some sellers' thoughts on what buyers are perceiving the market to be.
Shawn, you may in fact have a crystal ball. The number of closings for November, last month, and last year are all pretty much neck and neck. In November, we were just over 4,600. The previous month, we were at 4,700. And last year, this time, we were just over 4,500.
Thanks, Jennifer. I guess it's a numbers thing or knowing your market. The number of closings are holding even, which tells me the market is starting to level off, buyers to sellers. I don't know which direction it's actually going to go until we see a couple of changes with interest rates and inventory, but all signs are showing the market is leveling off, and it's a great time to think about making your move.
And here's the crowd favorite, average sales price. Last month, we were at just over 577,000. The previous month, we were just under 576,000. And last year, this time, we were just under 538,000.
These are all exactly the signs we want to see. Last year, again, 538,000, and we see moving forward 11 months, we're up to 576,000, and last month, 577,000. So increasing, but the last couple of months, the prices, or average sales prices of homes in the Valley of the Sun, have remained about the same, increasing slightly, which is exactly what these numbers, when all put together, are telling us. The market is leveling itself out and increasing at a percentage that isn't scaring people. There's other factors that might be scaring people currently, and again, I'll repeat myself, interest rates, and they are creeping down a bit, so that's a good thing. Inventory, as we see, still needs a little help. But overall, it looks like, based on sales price, number of closings, and some other fact we'll be talking about, the market is starting to look very much even keel, buyers to sellers. We hope you're enjoying the video thus far. If you are, please click like. Leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. Oh, if you're thinking about buying and or selling, perhaps relocating to Arizona, make sure you get your free guides. They are unbelievable. And did I mention they're free? Okay, let's get back to the video.
It's happened again, Shawn, being consistent throughout the year. The sold to list price ratio. What that means is if a seller lists their home for a specific price and they get the full price, that's 100%. So in November, we were just under 98%. The previous month, we were at 98%. And last year, this time, we were at 97%.
Thank you, Jennifer. I guess nobody likes a know-it-all, but then again, if you're about to buy and or sell two of your biggest transactions in your life, I think you do want somebody that knows a lot about the subject that you're dealing with. So when we, again, break down these numbers, and thank you for explaining the sold to list price ratio, but when we break down these numbers, we're seeing an even keel again with another factor of the market here in the Valley of the Sun, which is very important. When you're getting about 97 to 98% of your list price, sellers and buyers can gauge those numbers to reflect what they might be receiving for selling their properties and what they might be paying for when purchasing a property. It really dials in numbers, and that's what's important.
Listing success rate. Last month, we had just over 70%. The previous month, we had just under 75%. And wow, last year, we were just over 38%.
Jennifer, what does that mean exactly?
Just means if you put a home on the market, the chances of having a contract and successfully closing.
So last year, not so successful.
No, a lot of homes were on the market for over 90 days without contracts, and they were canceling.
And now we're, well, almost double. So again, moving in the right direction.
So it is still a great time to sell.
And a great time to buy. This statistic is one of my favorites. Month's supply of inventory. Jennifer, do your thing.
In November, we were just under 3.5 months. And the same for the previous month, we were just under 3.5 months. And last year, this time, we were just at 4 months.
So inventory holding about the same, but based on, again, previous facts throughout this video, we're lower on inventory. And you know, Jennifer, I always tell people that I think, in just my opinion, a healthy inventory is somewhere between 2 and 4 months. So we're hovering 3.5 the last couple of months is exactly where I like to see the market, even for buyers and sellers. And you know, as long as we've been in business, I don't know that we've actually seen a 50% split buyers to sellers where it's exactly in the middle. But when it's about even for both, it puts both in a position to not feel like they have a monster upper hand or definitely the underdogs.
And last but not least, average days on market. In November, it was 56. The prior month was 55. And last year, this time was 58.
So looking about the same across the board. I know you and I always debate, and usually on the same side when it comes to average days on market, because it's just an average. But looking at all of the numbers, Jennifer, and everybody listening, and thank you for doing so, we see that the last couple of months are holding plus or minus where we like to see them. And I think that's a good sign with the market moving forward. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you watch this one. Until next time, please take care. God bless America. I'll talk to you soon.